Alright, I'm going to show you how we connect up our LED strip lighting. As you can see on the end here, the waterproof resin goes clear out to our contact points. So what we need to do now is we need to take a razor blade, we kind of score into it. You'll feel it start to contact the circuit board, and then you just kind of peel back that resin. And what it does is it just peels right off, and then you can see our end connections are bare, nice and clean. So now what we'll do is we'll lay it down. I like to set something kind of heavy on there so it doesn't wiggle around on me. We take our solder gun, and we heat up some solder onto there. So now what it's going to look like is two little balls of solder. And this is our non-waterproof, which all you got to do is just solder right onto that. So between every 3 LEDs we can cut so we can have the specific length that we need. I'm going to put some solder on here too. So we'll solder these up. And then if this was going in a car or on a motorcycle, we have our wire. I always recommend soldering the ends of the wire too. And then we just melt it onto there. So that connection's all done, nice and tight. Now I'm going to take our power supply wires, so I can plug it into the wall here, and I'm going to solder these right in. Having some difficulties here with my solder. So now that we got our connection all solid, that's what it looks like. I'm going to plug in our power supply, give it some power. Now you can see our whole run of cool white LEDs is now working. Now what we can do is we can say we're going to do a strip about this long. We can cut here, and then I can score this back. Make sure we have no more adhesive on there. I'm going to throw some solder down on this connection. If this is car, home, automobile, you can just plug it right into the 12 volt, since all this stuff is 12 volt. Now I'm going to strip the wires on this other non-waterproof connection that we did. And I'm going to solder these into this. So now when I plug this in, we should have 2 different runs going. So now we have our cool white, and then I looped it into our purple pink. So that's if you want to extend your run so you don't have to run another power supply. You can piggyback them all so they run off the same lead. So and then if we want, we can peel back the 3M for wherever we want to put it, and for this example I'm going to stick it right onto the power supply. So it's that simple. If we got applications where there's heavy water, whatnot, I like to put some silicone on the sides using waterproof to begin with, and then if it's indoors underneath some cabinets and whatnot, I'll use like some hot glue to make sure it adheres real well so it doesn't fall off. And that's that. Thank you.